Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and last night after Evolution, Gloob released the first ever trailer for episode 2 of Miraculous Ladybug season 5, Multiplication. Now, I'm sorry I didn't make a video on it last night. I had to wait till this morning to film my reaction on Evolution, so I couldn't stay up for the trailer. I knew something was coming out, but I couldn't do it, sorry, otherwise I would have spoiled the episode for myself. I needed to wait until the subtitles were out this morning. So let's analyse this trailer. So it starts off with Marinette and Alia seemingly over at Marinette's house having a sleepover. They both seem to be in their pyjamas, as does Adrian when he calls. He's just wearing a plain white shirt, which is Adrian's pyjamas, finally. After 101 episodes, he finally gets a pair of pyjamas. So they're having a sleepover, and Marinette quite rightly says to Alia, I've got to focus on getting the Miraculouses back. Forget boys. She can't do it. She still likes Adrian, but she doesn't have the headspace, which is fine, fair enough. I'd be in the same boat. However, then Adrian starts FaceTiming her. And the way he's speaking, he's like saying stuff like, I can't imagine my life without you. Now, whilst, and I love the love square, as you all know, whilst this does initially point to him maybe confessing his feelings to her, right now I am a little bit unsure if that's what's going on, just because whilst I firmly believe Adrian has a crush on Marinette, from what we saw in Risk and what we saw in Guilt Trip, episodes like that, I believe he has a crush on her. Also Mr. Pigeon 72, I believe he has a crush on her, but he just isn't aware of it of himself because of his feelings for Ladybug. So I do find it hard to believe right now that he's finally acknowledged his feelings. I feel like we might have needed to see some of Adrian's perspective before that happens. So right now, I think this trailer could be purposely misleading to hype people up, which is fine, that's what trailers do sometimes. That's not really a criticism. But right now I'm kind of like, does he actually believe he actually has feelings for her? Or no? Bit confused right now about that, but either way, he's FaceTiming her and Marinette doesn't want to answer quite rarely because she's nervous, doesn't have time for this. However, it then seems the next day at school, all the kids are talking, and for whatever reason, Marinette looks like she's about to shake Adrian's hand, but then Alia grabs both of her wrists to stop the hand from going up, and from Adrian's face, it looks like he's about to kiss her. However, again, this could be purposely misleading. In France, I think it's called a bisou, where you kiss each other on the cheek, as we've seen, for example, Chloe and Marinette do in Despair Bear. He could just be going to do that. Why he's doing that now, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't done that before in the show with Marinette, I don't know. Like I said, I think it could be purposely misleading. Either way, it doesn't seem like much happens because Ikari goes in, attacks, chaos breaks loose because she just goes balls to the wall, absolutely crazy with a sword. Whatever has annoyed her, she is not happy. Cat Noir tries his best, Ladybug gets flicked into oblivion, she goes absolutely flying, it was hilarious. But she comes back, tries again, but before they can get very far, Kagami's mum has the Mouse Miraculous. Now, I can't see on any of them where the Mouse Miraculous is, so I'm assuming it's one of those rings, although I can't really see that either. And there ends up being several Ikari goes in, which isn't great because one Ikari goes in is bad enough. She wreaks havoc all over Paris and then tries to stand on Ladybug and Cat Noir, and then also starts beating the living daylight out of them with her sword. It looks great. I know they'll win since it's only episode 2, they're not going to die, but to say I'm worried is an understatement. Now, the only thing I really want to question, it's not really a criticism or anything like that, I just want to ask, right at the end of the trailer, a woman speaks, but after the end of Evolution, I'm like, well, surely that's not Natalie, and I don't recognise the Portuguese voice actors well enough to be able to work out who's talking to Gabriel. So is it Kagami's mum talking about this prototype? Is it Natalie? Is it Lila? I don't think it's Lila. Is it Kagami's mum? Because I'm thinking prototypes. She owns Saragi, like, Enterprises, whatever it's called, and it's like technology. They have cars, they have those other things that were used in episode 9 last season. So there's some sort of technology going on, so maybe it's referring to that. Has she helped him make these rings? Is it even her to begin with? Is it someone else? I don't know. Either way, looks amazing. I'm a bit unsure right now about the Adrianette. I love Adrianette, but I'm just like, I feel like I need to hear more from Adrian about how he's feeling right now, if that makes sense. Anyway, I can't wait to watch the episode. The episode will be out next Monday on the 20th of June on Gloob, and it will be coming out in Portuguese at 7:30 p.m. Brazilian time. I can't wait to hear what you all think, besties, and I'll see you in the next one.